guys, welcome to another video. So I thought that we would have a play with some eyelets, and yeah, eyelets are great. Most of us, we use them to put on top of tags or whatever, and we thread through different ribbons and threads and stuff, which is great, but I like to use them as a decorative piece as well. So I thought that we would just have a little play within the new journal. So the journal we're working on, and I thought we would carry on and do a bit in here and show you the sorts of things I like doing. So as an example here, I've got some flowers. I've done it on thicker card. Not card, but it's at least 160 GSM, 160, 180 GSM. I've got some little scraps of paper from the kits that I'm using in here from Tracy as part of my design team project. Because it ties in, if you use some little bits on the edging and use your eyelets, it ties everything together in a journal, especially if you're doing mix and match of different kits. All the edging bits from cutting out the tags, I've backed them, and it gives a little bit of colour there. So for example, that one's not going to have anything on it, but let's see if I've got one with something on the back of it that ties in. Let me just have a quick ferret here, right? For example, here. So we've got this, when I cut them out, I've backed them with some collage, and you've got these colours. So cut off the little bits, keep them, the little bits that you've cut off on your pages, and they're great for doing this. Okay, so I've done that, and that's some acetate, and that's acetate that I've printed on. So let's have a look where I've been doing it throughout. So I've been putting different eyelets for decoration. You have to be a bit careful you don't make it too thick. I've cut some of the pages out because it was getting a little bit too chunky, and also because I like the layered look. I do like myself a little layered page setup. Then I've been cutting some of the edges off as well, so you can see the decorative pieces. Right, so roughly, trying to see, we've got one there, look, on the edge, and our next one is there. I'm trying to, and the last one was there. So I think, let's see if we want something. Do we want something on there? No, we've got that. You don't want it to, well, the other thing is, you can pick a paper that's quite thin. This is quite thin. You can choose to do that, but what I suggest is that then you layer. So if, for example, here, I've got some little bits of, that'd go, wouldn't it? I've got some little bits of coloured. So yeah, let's do it here. It's a bit close to that other one, but just to show you what I mean. So I've got my crocodile. I'm going to give it a snip. You do sometimes need your scissors just to snip out the middle because the threads get stuck. There we go. And I think I will use, we've got an orange one, brownie, no, it's a brown one, and then just set the eyelet, and there you go. And I just love doing it because it just gives you a bit of interest on the edge of your pages. Obviously I wouldn't have put another one in there, but I wanted to show you that, you know, don't just pin a hole on it and put something really heavy. You need to, you know, that now is sturdy enough if you did want to dangle a charm or whatever off, but you know, reinforce it with some layers. I think that's what I'm saying. So let's see where we've got that one there. I don't want too many. So about one of these bigger pages here. I've got a little bit on there. That's quite patterned. Have a look, see what's on the back. So I think this, oh, mind you, this is quite nice. It's got patterned paper there. Let's see then. I'm wondering if we can put a flower. Yes. Oh, yes. We could do that, couldn't we? Let's see. That would be the obvious choice, but I'm not sure I want the obvious choice. There. Now I want a little bit of something behind it. I've got some handmade paper there that could, yeah, I like that. I'm just going to put a bead of glue down there just to hold that where I want it. There, before we can pin a hole in it. Right, excuse me leaning in. And, oh, love it. It's going to be nice. The biggest hole on my crocodile. Can I reach right in there now? Let's see if we can get right in there. That bead of glue's not worked, has it? I want that hanging over a bit. Yeah. Let's see if we can get that in there. There we go. And I think on there, do I want something flat? Let me try. Do I want that on? Oh, yes. Love that. So I'm just going to set that. And there you have it. There you have your next flowered bit. Now, sometimes these are a little bit sharp. I have got a hammer. So sometimes you have to give them an extra bash. Sorry. But the other thing that I do put on there sometimes as well is just put a bit of washi over it. Just stops it catching. Because they can be a bit sharp. You don't always set that well, some of these eyelets. We'll do that. There we go. Right, so I'm just looking to see if there's too much bulk leading up to it. That's the first page of the signature. Right, I am going to cut that off. You don't have to, of course, but I just a bit more interest on the page, and there was nothing too much on the back. So that's that one. Right, let's see where next. Now, you don't always have to do paper. You can just put cloth on if you want to just put cloth. Let's see, we've got that one there. Let's have a look, see. Here, let's see. It's rather plain, isn't it? What could we do that's going to... right. And we've got a bird. I don't want to cut bird's head off. I'm just going to do that. That's good there. So here, I think I'm just going to put a bit of decoration going down the side. What have we got here? If I just put a bit of cloth, something, we don't want it too raised, do we? How about that? try a bit of that behind it. No. What about that? What colour could we use? I'm seeing what else I've got here. They're nearly all orange. I need to get some other colours. I've got a green here. See what that would be like. No, I don't go at all. Don't like the green. In fact, I don't like that now. Oh, I'm going to put it in there. Can I get this in the middle of there? No, let me see. Let me bend that. Probably make a right hash of it. I never thought. It's given two, isn't it? 2 holes. Right, now it's done 2 holes. I don't want to put an eyelet in it. Well, it looks the devil now on the other side. Let's have a look. So what I think I will do there is, that's fine. I've got some bit of handmade edging that can cover those holes up. These are no, what can I put on them there? That's too large. Let's see. Where's me? Sorry about this, but I don't want them holes to stay. No, they are Tina's. Let's see what we've got that I could put of I'm just seeing what I've got of traces. I've got a little label. Where are all my little labels? They're not in there. Okay, so I've found one. And I'm just going to cut that. That's it, that will do us. You can still see me. I've moved everything around. So let's have a look at that. That's got to come up. So I'm just going to put that on. So that didn't work, did it? But it doesn't matter because I quite like it with the holes in it. It's just that it's made a mess of the other side. There we are, that's fine. That's soon done. So I quite like that, but it's not stopped that from being really plain, has it? So what can I do there? We're supposed to be using eyelets, so I'll come back to that one another day. What we got on there? Yes, quite like that. So we have got those in there. This is the middle signature. Right, I'm back to this. I'm just feeling that this is really bugging me because it's plain. I'll have to, right, okay. We've already got some brown there. We could, yeah. So I am going to just put something extra on there. Make sure that I am catching both pieces of cloth. And we've got red on there. We've got red on there. Well, I actually think green might work here. Let's put green in and see. Just a matter of lining your fabric right. There we go. And we'll set that one. That's okay. So I like that one. Now then, let's see what we've got here. I'll take that out for the minute. Right, okay, so I'm going to cut that corner off. And we could put something in this corner. Yes, oh yes, and it's the back of that one, look, with the flowers on, so that should work. So I might do something both sides. So for example, if we have the back there, or let's have a look what pieces of cloth we've got. We could, right, okay. So it's just a matter of playing around really and getting the look that you think might go, just to hold it in place. Okay, that one there. Now I want to put a little bit of fabric under there, not too much, but that's sort of the colourway, isn't it? I do like that. So I'm going to punch the hole there. Can you see what I mean, where you sometimes just have to cut? As it punches the middle of the fabric out, it pushes all the fibres in the way. Get my pokey tool. That's it. And I'm going to use a green again, I think. Have I got any variation in the greens? I did have, I think I've used most of them. That's a different, slightly different colour. Okay, so we'll set that. There you are. And that just gives it a bit of a decorative edge there. And can you see then with it that if you put something on both sides, this becomes part of the feature, the squashed in back of the eyelet. So I'm liking that. Seem to have, because that's there. I've moved my tools out of the way. I think I need to sort my desk out. The stuff I've got on here is encroaching in my space. I can't stand it. Right, okay. Now then. I have spotted here, we've got a little pocket. That is so you lift it up and move it. We could put something on there and then a little dangle, couldn't we? We don't want it to be too big because we don't want it to... I certainly think I need to be sending for some more colours. Right, the gold one. Now this is, you know, traditionally we use the eyelets quite a lot from to hang things from. So there we go. And we can, let me get a bulb pin out. I've got a bulb pin in here, my little bits and bobs. Should have. Fish them out, see what, okay, what we've got. And I'm going to thread a few of these little snippets of fabric that I've got, and I'm going to make a little fabric dangle. I like that. I'll use this one. So I'm just going to pin all these through like so. I've got them all, yeah. And then I'm going to fasten the garment pin there, and we have got our, have I put it in the right way? No. I'm tough doing some faffing today, aren't I? Right, they're the ones. Tell you what, I'm going to staple them first. Just hold them easier, I think, for me. There we go. There you are. Just going to snip a bit off the bottom of that one. Right, okay, so that's another use. We can put it in your tabs and then hang something from it. Okay, now let's just, so that's that one. There we go. We don't need anything there. Now we've got all sorts of tabby things here. This journal I've been using up all sorts of bits and bobs of paper and things, so it isn't going to be equal. And I've got some tabs on there just so you can get at all those things. This is the very last one. So we had one there. We could put one in there, but I think it'd be a bit overkill with that. So the thing is, do we put one on here? And I don't know. I like that like that. So I think we could put it something here. And I'm not going to put any fabric or anything with that. Do we put, no, it covers the 5 up. I don't like that covering the 5 up. No, I'm just going to get, sorry if I'm coming off the table, it's just so I can get my crocodile into the right place. So I've just gone in the middle of that rose there, because this is just as a decoration, really. I could have a really dark orange centre. Oh, they're stuck inside each other like that. I like the green. I know it won't be everybody's choice, but I do. Oh, I know though. I know what I could put in. Oh, I like that. Put that in there. Sorry, I've got to. So can you see really why you've got to have the thickness there? Otherwise it'd be, you know, this eyelets is far heavier than the page if you just use copier paper. So I'm going to put some tape on the other side, because that sometimes it happens the same with We Are Memory Keepers. I buy the ones that go with the crocodile, but you know, sometimes even those don't always, and it's on the right setting, sometimes the claws don't want to open as well as we'd like them to. And I'm just going to get my pokey tool and poke the hole back in the middle there. So we've got the middle of our flower there, and there we go. So I don't think we need anything there. Let's just, sorry, I'm just sticking it up just to see how even they go. Yeah. I mean, the only other one I think we could do is here. And I think we could do another wraparound, couldn't we? Yes, let's do a wraparound again. Just going to glue that in place. And have we got... That's got a bit of... No, I like that, I think. No. Right, let's do our eyelet. Rose gold one this time. There we go. I like that as well. Sorry, I'm hoping I'm back in view again. I do like that. That's just giving it a bit extra, isn't it? It's one of the postcards we did together a couple of videos ago. Right, okay then. So I think we'll call it a video. I've hope that's given you a few ideas how to use your eyelets in different ways. As I say, you're not just for using at the top of tags or, you know, punching through your tabs to hang dangles on. You know, make them decorative. Use them atop of your page, and they then become part of the design. It's nice. I like those. Okay then. So thanks so much for joining me today and spending some time in my company. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It's getting harder and harder with YouTube to have the videos sent out for people to see. One of the latest things that they're wanting is 100 views within the first hour. And that's a big thing for sending the algorithm, for sending it out to other people. So please, you know, I'm lucky if I get 100 views in a week. So I don't think I'm going to meet that criteria somehow. But yeah, please, I'd be most grateful if you can like, subscribe, comment, emoji, do whatever you can. All right then, take care out there. Bye for now.